We are at Road America for the 18th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series. The 44 of Ben Croach will be leading us to the green flag. Start beside him is the 13 of Richard Torres. Man, Bandicam cannot give me a break. Everything messes up when everything is going good. Once again, the start has been messed up, so I have to re-record. I don't know why I have so many problems with Bandicam, but it just messes up sometimes when I record, so I have to go back and record something. It's at random qualifying. I just hit this button right here, and it's wherever they start is wherever they start. Points leader Sebastian Torres will be starting in the 32nd spot. His closest challenger, Tony Newman, will be starting in the 35th spot. We are making series history for the second race in a row. We are at a new track for the very first time. In the last race, we ran at Lakewood Speedway, dirt track, and now we're going to a road course for the second time here in Season 2. Of course, the first road course event was New Jersey Motorsports Park, and that was won by Greg Lee. Greg Lee will be starting in the 9th spot. So 4 miles around this, ironically enough, 4.048 mile road course. There's the carousel, the Canadian corner, a 14-turn race. Hopefully it'll be a good one for you guys and girls. And without any further ado, here's the command for the 18th time here in Season 2.
Drivers, start your engines.
Hopefully it'll be a fun, action-packed race. And the field is rolling off. See if anybody has any problems as we enter Canadian corner. There's Sebastian Torres, our points leader. In the 42 car, a couple of spots ahead of his closest championship rival, Tony Newman, who Tony Newman has been on a roll the past several races, scoring his first career win at Michigan. Ever since then, he had been picking up points on Sebastian Torres. Sebastian once had a 255-point lead. It is down pretty significantly, so pace car pulls in up this long front stretch. Pull them belts tight. We are racing for the very first time in series history at Road America. Ben Croach leads him to the green. The driver's fanning out. You cannot pass before you get to line. Whoa, look at Nick Kennedy in the 68 car trying to go past some drivers. Nick Kennedy must be watching Jack Villeneuve in that one Road America race where he pulled out trying to gain spots. Jesse Turner is now in second spot. Of course, for those of you that ain't been watching the comments and whatnot, he has been contemplating retirement from the SCRL. A very shocking move. I mean, he has multiple wins, but that is his decision. He's deep down in points, trying to have a good run here at Road America. Ben Croach, of course, our race leader. One of the few Croach family members who has not won a race here in the SCRL. He wasn't in the Rainbow Dash Truck Series, so he wasn't able to win. Has had a not too great of a season in the back of the pack, mostly in points. So Croach trying to get a win here in his 44 car. Will today be his lucky day because the event number is 4 laps. Of course, if we have a green white checkered, it'll be extended. So car 44 is going to try and win at a 4-lap race at Road America. Richard Torres in the 13 car having a good run in third. Jay Jefferson, another good run. Driving a car that Austin Dillon actually drove in this 2013 event in real life. Had a friend paint this car for him, so yeah, it was a pretty sweet ride. Nick Kennedy currently holds the record with the most wins in the ARCA series with 3. Trying to keep that record. He's the all-time race winner in the ARCA series. Keith Stevens, Jack Lagacy, there he is, the controversial Jack Lagacy. Through no part of his own, it wasn't really his fault. I mean, I didn't check the ratings for Iowa, and he led every lap, dominated, and won. Simon Fox in the 15 car, Zaxby's Toyota, trying to go around Legacy for 7th. Excuse me, I just ate. 20, Cam Nixie having a good one. Zachary Fitzwater in the 82 car. Having a quiet run here today. Fitzwater won earlier in the season at IRP, or ORP, I guess you could say. Greg Lee, there he is, the defending road course race winner. Greg Lee driving the Happy Cheeks sponsored Ford. It's a pretty weird sponsor, but yeah. Jason Larker right behind him. Marcus Sanchi has 2 wins this season at Talladega and the Milwaukee Mile. Matthew Johnson in his yellow banana car. The 2 car, Alexander Rowe, having a good quiet run. Josh Barker, our winner at Gateway. Doing all right. Let's check our championship contenders. Where is he? There's Tony Newman trying to go around Tim Randolph. About to lose a spot. Sebastian Torres is a couple of spots in front right there in front of Riley Spurley Tube. So Sebastian Torres has about 5 spots between him and Tony Newman. So that's good if you're a Sebastian Torres fan. Of course, you got other drivers that compete for the championship, like Kevin McHugh. He's in 20th spot. And some more drivers. As basically single file, as Jesse Turner is trying to close in on Ben Croach, trying to prevent Ben Croach from being a dominator here today at Road America. As we go up the hill, you know what, let's go on board with Ben Croach. So, as we wait to do one more lap, if there's a caution between here and the white flag, this race will go green, white, checkered. As we ride along, Jay Jefferson trying to go for 3rd. I guess this is at this point where I do a little promotional work. If you would like to join the SCRL and race against the very best the sim racing world has to offer, all you have to do is look out for a sign-up video and you can compete against the very best drivers in the world. Of course, this is, I'm kind of acting like this is iRacing. For anybody that follows iRacing, I'm kind of being professional like them because I like their style. As Jay Jefferson takes over 3rd. All these cars are equal, and it's just all about talent and luck. And you could one day be a champion. A sanctioned champion by the SCRL. We are officially licensed. So, hopefully have some merchandise soon for our champion. Maybe a shirt or something like that. I don't know. Gotta try and figure out the details. But, yeah. This league is getting bigger. Have people saying that we are better than real NASCAR races, which is a huge surprise. But a huge honor. But back on the track, Ben Croach is trying to win this race. Turner goes way wide. Turner trying to have a good final 3 races of his career if he really does retire at the end of the season. Jay Jefferson trying to close in as up the hill. No caution. This race is official white flag. 1 lap to go. Excuse me. Ben Croach started on the pole at random. We don't do qualifying, so it's completely at random. One day you could start first, and next you could start last. That's what makes it neat and fair and even. So, Ben Croach trying to go for his first career win. As Jack Legacy has pulled away from the 15 car, here comes Zachary Fitzwater. This will be for the 8th spot. Mostly single file. Of course, it's a road course. I'm surprised we haven't had any wrecks because the AI is almost all the way up to 110%. This will be another boring race unless your name is Ben Croach, or Jesse Turner, or Jay Jefferson, or Richard Torres, or Nick Kennedy, or Keith Stevens, or Jack Legacy. Sebastian Torres, meanwhile, is still right here, so he's going to have a point advantage, bigger point advantage, heading into Rockingham, so that's good for Sebastian Torres if you're a fan of his, or you're him. It's all about finishing ahead of your competitors. Right now, Sebastian Torres is heading into the kink. Ben Croach makes it through, so does Turner. Into Canadian corner. Turner will have a couple more chances, but I don't think he will have the time to catch up. Out of Canadian corner, no one got stuck in the gravel trap this race. Next year, we will go 110% here. We gotta try things out, and 100 is not worth it. Into turn 14 for the final time. Up this long hill, and Ben Croach will score the biggest win, the only win of his career so far. And what a race to do it at. The season opener, well, not the season opener, the first ever event here at Road America. Ben Croach wins at Road America. Not the best of races. So here are your race results. Ben Croach leads every single lap and scores his first career SCRL ARCA Lucas Oil ARCA Racing Series win. Second, Jesse Turner. Third, Jay Jefferson. Fourth, Richard Torres. Fifth, Nick Kennedy. Sixth, Keith Stevens. Seventh, Jack Legacy. Eighth, Simon Fox. Ninth, Zachary Fitzwater. And 10th, Greg Lee. That's your race results. Sebastian Torres finished 30th. Tony Newman 34th. That'll give Sebastian Torres a swing of about, let's see, 5, 10, about 20 points. So he should have about a 90-point lead going into the final two races. All 42 cars finished this race. No one was a lap down or out. Yeah, kind of a boring race unless your name was Ben Croach. Well, we'll take you to victory lane for the very first time with the 44 car. Here are the point standings after the 18th race of the season at Road America. Sebastian Torres is still our points leader. He has a 90-point lead over Tony Newman. Third is Kevin McHugh, 120 points behind. Fourth, Nick Kennedy, 145 behind as well. And Zachary Fitzwater, 170 points behind. Sixth is Shuttle. Seventh, Richard Torres. Eighth, Matthew Johnson. So right now we have 8 drivers that can mathematically win the championship with 2 races to go. So everybody from Matthew Johnson on down will not win the championship unless they win like the last 2 races in a row, which is very rare, but it could happen. 9th is Jeff Bright, and 10th is Greg Lee. 11th is Alexander Rowe. 12th, Evan Rudd. 13th, Marcus Sanchi. 14th, Riley Spurley-Tube. 15th, Tim Randolph. 16th, Jonathan King. 17th, Al Lagacy. 18th, Josh Barker. 19th, Jason Lurker. And 20th, Connor Thunder. 21st, Keith Stevens. 22nd, Kaka Silverpaw. 23rd, Jay Barker. 24th, Steve Lurker. 25th, Kyle Metz. 26th, Eli Bright. 27th, Cam Nixie. 28th, Jesse Turner. 29th, Lou Graney. And 30th, Brian Fox. 31st is Carter Friesian. 32nd, Jonathan Rains. 33rd, Max Anderson. 34th, Road America race winner, Ben Croach. 35th, Joe Jefferson. 36th, Jay Jefferson. 37th, Ronald Maludanu. 38th, Cole Nixie. 39th, Derek Edison. And 40th, Aiden Shepard. 41st is Simon Fox. And last in points is Iowa race winner, Jack Legacy. So that is your point standings after the 18th race of the season at Road America. Wasn't that great of a race unless your name was Ben Croach. We will next see you at the 19th race of the season at Rockingham Speedway. It should be a fun race where Ding Drinker is the defending race winner. And until we see you at Rockingham, remember, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.